I'm Casey aka Queso, and thanks so much for joining me in this video today. So before I get into talking about the house, I just wanted to give a little update about videos that are going to be coming up soon. So basically, you might have seen on my Instagram, if you follow me on there, that I'm going to be doing a fast, and it's to raise money for Yemen, specifically for the charity Islamic Relief, and I'm going to be doing that for 2 to 4 weeks depending how long I can last. And that is now going to be happening on the 7th of August. I will have a Just Giving page, so if you'd be able to donate to that, that would be amazing. If you'd be able to donate to any kind of fundraising for Yemen, that would be absolutely amazing. Some quick facts just so that you know, there are 24 million people currently in need of humanitarian aid and food in Yemen. There are 10 million who are starving to death. Back in 2016 there was 1 child dying of malnutrition every 10 minutes, so you know, I'm sure you can imagine that figure would now be far higher in 2020. The UK are actually supplying the most arms, which is weapons and bombs and ammunition, to Saudi Arabia than we're supplying to anywhere in the entire world. We are the second highest arms dealer for Saudi Arabia after the US, and this is why I believe anyway that the government is not talking about the crisis in Yemen, because over a decade we have currently had over £10 billion from them in supplying them arms. The court this year in the UK has examined whether the UK has been breaking any international laws or not, but they have said that because the UK, even though they are putting the bombs in the planes, they're repairing the planes, they're giving the weapons, there's people even from the UK who are working in Saudi Arabia to teach Saudi Arabians how to do the things they're doing. Because Brits are not technically the ones dropping the bombs or shooting the guns, they have said that they are not breaking any international law, so that means that the UK is going to continue to supply arms to Saudi Arabia, even though 24 million people are in need of humanitarian aid, even though there are 93% of children who need humanitarian aid and protection, and the death toll among confirmed coronavirus cases is currently 5 times the international average, as well as there being a huge cholera outbreak with more than 100,000 cases across the nation. So I would really appreciate it if you could, you know, read up on Yemen and things if it's something you're interested in. I'm going to be posting update videos from the 7th of August, sort of giving you proof that I am fasting, giving you updates as to how it's going. I am going to be giving more information about Yemen through the videos because I really want to try and raise awareness, so I would really appreciate it if anyone could support me with that, either by, you know, giving a donation. Even if it's £1, you know, they all add up and it does make a difference, or even just by watching the videos and, you know, learning about Yemen and gaining some awareness about it. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to that. And I just want to say, on a lighter note, I'm hoping to do a lot more film reviews on this channel from the end of August into September. There are a lot of films coming out in the cinema. Big blockbuster films are coming out on a weekly basis, it seems, because obviously we've missed all this time with coronavirus. Films such as A Quiet Place 2, the new Conjuring film, the latest Kingsman film, the newest Wonder Woman film, The Woman in the Window, which is a thriller, and many other films are coming out on a weekly basis. So I'm hoping that I can go and see those, and then I will be reviewing them every single week. So if you enjoy film reviews, then please keep an eye out for those. So now I will actually talk about what we're here to talk about, and that is the truth of how this whole moving process has really been for me and Reese. Obviously Reese is not here to talk about it, and that is the main point really. That has been the hardest part of all this, because we have had to do everything completely separate. On Monday, when we're due to move in, it will have been 4 weeks since we first saw the house, so I can't believe like how fast everything has gone, because we've had to do so much much decorating, we've had to get so much furniture together, you know, little things like remembering that the boiler needs sorting, getting a fire alarm, getting a new carbon monoxide alarm, things like that, a lot of which Reese's mum has kindly sorted for us because I've still not been going into shops, so it's been up to them to pick things up. I've ordered online what I can with things, but yeah, I mean, my room right now is an absolute tip. I actually have this background kind of thing of like a light orange wall for once, which is kind of nice, but this is where my wardrobe was. So my wardrobe is now currently in the house. If I was to turn this camera around, you would not believe the state that my room is in at the moment, so I'm not going to do that because it really is too bad for me to even show you. I was actually sad the other day as well because I realised on one video I'd said, oh, I'm going to do like a room tour at some point about my room and things, and I'm kind of disappointed that I never got round to that because now my room is kind of devolved. It does not look like it used to look, and it obviously won't look like this again. So even for my sake, it would have been kind of nice to have a video of like what my room used to be like and the memories of that and things, but never mind. We're on to making new memories now, so it's all good. But yeah, there has been a lot of stress involved during all of this because there's been a lot of cross wires. You know, me and Reese have done our best to communicate with everything, but sometimes because things are over message or they're over the phone, first of all, obviously over message things can come across differently to what you mean. Also, sometimes I've said, oh yeah, we'll get that then, Reese has agreed to that, when actually he didn't agree and he meant something else, or vice versa. So sorting things out, it's been very difficult because there's been a lot of cross wires. We've been unsure about what the other person wants or what the other person's agreeing to and things like that. There was a stage last week where literally every day of the week we had an argument, all to do with the house, nothing to do with me and Reese. So you know, it just shows how stressful moving house is. There was one point where it was like, oh my god, let's just not even bother with this because we're just getting into so many fights, we're not agreeing on things, we're just so worked up and stressed trying to sort all this. It's so hard when we're not together. For example, picking things out online and things, usually we'd be sitting together if we're moving house together and looking at things and discussing things together. We'd be going to the house and we'd be decorating the house together and sorting everything, cleaning and things together, and we haven't been able to do that at all. So it has been really, really difficult. Now the excitement is finally really building because everything is coming together. So yeah, I mean, I'm so excited, I'm so looking forward to it, and so's Reese, and everything that we've argued about has been house related, but it has been a lot more difficult than I imagined that it would be. I do think me and Reese as well are a little bit nervous because obviously we've not been seeing each other through lockdown really the whole time, and it is very scary that, okay, we briefly have seen each other with the house. Once we could see each other outdoors, we met up social distanced and things a couple of times. We did get to see each other a little bit, but it's very different to suddenly living with each other. Before lockdown we were seeing each other probably 3 or 4 times a week, and then for now 5 months or so we've just barely seen each other. So to go from that to suddenly living together as well and being together full time, it's quite a big difference again. So I think it really is going to test us, and you know, I do think it's going to be for the best. As I say, I'm so excited, and I do think that it's going to be perfect and just what we need right now for the two of us, because things have been difficult during this whole lockdown, as I'm sure it has been for most people in relationships. But yeah, I've just been reflecting and kind of realising there's a lot more sort of challenges than people usually would be facing when they're moving house. I mean, we're lucky in the fact that we are just moving stuff from our bedrooms basically to the new house and then adding to it. I'm sure it's a lot harder when people are moving from one full house and they've got to move everything to another. Yeah, I didn't realise though, just sorting out everything, like working out what I need to throw out, what I'm keeping, transporting it all, and then we've even had cross wires of whose furniture's going where. Are we both taking furniture, are we both not? So that's just been a whole issue as well, and it just hasn't been as easy as I thought it was going to be, and we haven't been able to build that excitement up like you usually would because we just haven't been doing it together. It hasn't felt like, oh wow, this is like an exciting project between the two of us. it hasn't felt like it's a project we've been working on together, in terms of, you know, getting excited, sorting it all together. And I just haven't felt like, in a way, me and Reese are moving out, because everything that we've done separately and we've done on our own, and then anything that we've come together to talk about and things have often ended up in arguments, because we're both really stressed and there's a lot of miscommunication. So it really has been harder than I thought. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this really and kind of give you a little update as to how it really has been. On the positive side, it is incredible how fast this whole house has turned around. As I say, it's not even 4 weeks yet and we're going to be moving in. The whole place is spotless, the whole place is painted, it's had new carpet, we've got furniture all in there, like cushions and other accessories, curtains and things aren't coming until about the 2nd of August, but it doesn't matter, we can still move in there, you know, it's plenty good enough for us to be moving in now. So we're so lucky in the respect that this house has been made available and that we've all pulled together, even though we haven't been together, and we've still managed to pull something off that is really, really good. I am just really excited now to see Reese and spend time with him and move in with him. I do think that it will require some adjustments and it'll take us some time to get into a routine and things together, but I do think it is for the best, and I'm just going to be excited for us to actually be in person together, and anything that's left to do in the house for us to sort that together as a team rather than having to do everything separately. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that with you. Today I'm going to go and sort all of my clothes in the wardrobe. I've got things to put all away into cupboards and my desk and things. Reese has been with a van and picked up furniture from all over, so we're now going to have the sofa in, we're going to have the fridge freezer in, the bed, all of the like TV stand, coffee table and things in the living room, that's all going to be there. So I'm going later today and I'm really excited because I think the house will really be coming together when I go there today, and yeah, it'd just be nice to actually see what it's going to look like all together. I've had this picture in my head, but things don't always turn out as you imagine, so to actually see it in person and properly as it's going to be is going to be very exciting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening to the start of this video, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will be posting another update of us sorting everything in the house. Then I'm going to be filming on the day that we move in, so that's going to be a video. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, there's still going to be a lot of videos left in this house series. Thank you so much for anyone who's been watching this series, anyone who's enjoyed it. I really appreciate that people are enjoying it and wanting to watch. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye!